card. A huge crowd pours into the famous New York arena to see them go after each other. Now, Kim is the man on the left with the sideburns. And here comes Kim, looking very intent as he stalks the bouncing boy from the Pampas. Rocca's stylish jumps are one of his trademarks, and he's one of the biggest names in professional wrestling today. Neither man can get a grip, and the Argentinian bounds away. Rocca, of course, is barefoot. He likes to feel with his toes. Kim, on the other hand, likes to squeeze with his arms. He has a penchant for breaking backs. Rocca continues to show the crowd and Kim what an elusive fellow he is. A slippery lad of perpetual motion, he often puzzles a bigger opponent by his activity. Rocca's leaps and squats and rollings make him a difficult man to grab. And if you grab him the wrong way, of course you're in trouble. Everyone's enjoying it, and now the big Rocca is riding piggyback with a headlock on Lou Kim's skull. Now let's see how the big Californian gets out of this one. Whoops, there he goes. Now, Kim is a pretty tough customer. 262 pounds. He weighs 40 more than Rocca. And he figures he's taken all he can stand from that South American. Now, this is a cue for Kim to start dishing it out. Pong. Rocca has been rocked. And now, in Kim's mind, one good blow deserves another. Wow. And Rocca goes down. But he isn't so groggy that he's ready to be pinned as yet. Now Kim has that classic full Nelson, but Rocca sends him over the ropes. And now we're all set for the wind-up. A flying block by Rocca does the trick. Kim is all wound up. Help! Help! These cords are killing me. Referee Johnny Guerin gives him a helping hand. Whoops, how do we get out of this? And Rocca all raring to go. California, here he comes. Ah, that one seems to have knocked the stuffing out of Kim. See if we can get him out. Another block, and he's retied. Kim fails to get back into the ring before he's counted out. And so, Rocca and Lou Thez will now meet on January 5th in another big bout. Rocca's the winner and expresses pleasure with a big victory leap. Kim objects, but he's overruled. It's another triumph for the Samson from South America, Xenor Rocca, who enjoys a night of grappling glory in Madison Square Garden. A wrestling feature in the Garden. Primo Carnera of Italy versus the barefoot bad man from the Argentine, Antonino Rocca. Rocca's a boy with a lot of bounce. Look at him jump around down there. Well, maybe it's just the sheer joy of going barefoot. Cartwheel by Rocca to confuse the enemy. Now we're getting down to brass tacks, with Big Carnera getting in a few licks at close range. He hadn't forgotten the boxing skill. Take that, you barefooted menace, you. Hey, but look out for those feet. Primo won't use his feet because he's got powerful elbows. Now Rocca tackles the big guy, and for a moment, it appears as though the Argentinian has the giant Italian pinned to the mat. But it takes a lot to prim Carnera. Now he rolls out of trouble. Looks like more punishment for Primo, but he's got a bead there on Rocca's head. And a biff from Carnera's knee. That makes Rocca woozy. And there's a full Nelson. Rocca's really in trouble now. Well, let's sit down, lads. Primo wants to play. A little scissors on the Argentinian's tummy. But that Rocca's a resourceful guy. He's one of the best wrestlers in the game today. A jab in the big guy's throat, and Rocca's a free man. So far, no falls, no knockouts, and no